Friends, welcome back to Daily Diaries. In this video, we're diving into an important and powerful topic that Duchess Meghan talked about during her recent visit to Girls Inc. of Greater Santa Barbara, which coincided with the launch of a new partnership aimed at supporting young girls in the digital age. As always, Duchess Meghan stepped up, taking her personal experiences and using them to uplift others. But as we've seen before, even in her most vulnerable moments, the criticism rolls in. So let's break it down. What did Meghan say? Why does her work resonate with so many? And why are the usual suspects so desperate to tear her down? Duchess Meghan recently visited Girls Inc. of Greater Santa Barbara. During this visit, Meghan sat down with these young women, talking with them one-on-one and in small groups. And, in true Meghan fashion, she didn't shy away from opening up about her own experiences, sharing a part of her story that many of us know too well. According to Larissa May, co-founder of #HalfTheStory, Meghan opened up about being one of the most bullied people in the world. We are all familiar with this sad reality, aren't we? As a global celebrity, a humanitarian, and yes, as a mother, Duchess Meghan has faced online abuse in ways that few of us can even imagine. In the session with the girls, they discussed different bullying scenarios and how they would feel if they were in those situations. Meghan's vulnerability, talking about her experience with relentless cyberbullying, was meant to create a space where these girls could open up about their own struggles. It's about creating a community, a safe space where no one feels alone in the challenges they face online. Now, of course, some people couldn't wait to pounce. The British tabloids and royalists were quick to scream, "Meghan Markle is not the world's most bullied person." Isn't that ironic? The same outlets that have made a fortune bullying her for years are now trying to gaslight the world, claiming that her experiences weren't bad enough to talk about. And let's be clear, they aren't just dismissing Meghan's story, they're also invalidating the real pain that so many people face in the digital space, particularly young girls. And even though they have tried to silence her, this wasn't the first time Meghan has opened up about being bullied. She has previously spoken about the peak of this abuse, how the majority of the bullying and harassment she received on social media happened while she was pregnant with Archie and Lilibet. Imagine that for a moment, being pregnant, ideally going through one of the most vulnerable times of your life while being subjected to cruelty on an unimaginable scale. And it wasn't just catty comments, it was pure, unrelenting cruelty. As Meghan said earlier this year at an event in Texas, you just think about that and really wrap your head around why people would be so hateful. It is not catty, it is cruel. Imagine living and surviving through that. But she has not been alone. Duchess Meghan and Prince Harry have been vocal about the need for stronger regulations in the digital sphere. Just last month, Prince Harry gave a passionate speech at the Clinton Global Initiative, addressing the devastating effects of social media on young people. He held up his phone and shared that his lock screen is a picture of his kids, asking the audience, "What's on yours?" Behind him, images of children who lost their lives due to the harmful effects of social media filled the screen. Harry's message was clear: we have to do better, for our children and for the future. His words were powerful and heart-wrenching, reminding us that the fight against online bullying isn't just about celebrities like Meghan, it's about the thousands of young people who suffer silently, whose lives are tragically cut short because of the toxic environment created online. And yet, despite all of this, despite the evidence, despite the stories of young girls struggling with the exact same issues, the critics still scream that Meghan is lying. Critics choose to be ignorant. Why? Because they can't stand that Meghan is using her platform for good. They cannot get over their obsession with painting Meghan as a villain, even for a minute, to talk about an important issue. They can't bear that she's calling out the very systems that enable the abuse, especially the British media. As someone so aptly pointed out, Meghan Markle is not the world's most bullied person, screams the British tabloids and YouTube content creators who've built their platforms around bullying Meghan for money. And I agree. This is the height of hypocrisy. They claim she's lying while bullying her in the exact same breath. It's insanity. But we know the truth. We've witnessed the years of harassment, the relentless smears, and the vile attempts to silence her. The British media can scream all they want, but there's plenty of evidence documenting their bullying of Meghan over the last 8 years. They just hate being called out for it. Abusers never admit to their abuse. However, despite all the hate, despite all the attacks, Meghan continues to rise. She continues to use her platform for good, creating spaces where young girls feel seen, heard, and supported. This new partnership with Girls Inc., Oprah Winfrey's charitable foundation, and Melinda Gates's Pivotal Ventures is proof of that. If you are a little bit confused, on Friday, October 11th, in celebration of International Day of the Girl, Meghan announced an exciting new partnership between the Archewell Foundation, Oprah Winfrey's charitable foundation, and Melinda French Gates' Pivotal Ventures. Together, they're supporting Girls Inc. and Had Half the Story, providing digital wellness programming for young girls in underserved communities across America. The program, called Social Media U, will help these girls navigate the complex and often harmful digital world. It's not just about Meghan's story. It's about empowering the next generation of girls to navigate the digital world with confidence, resilience, and the support they need. Meghan's message to these young girls, and to all of us, is clear. Vulnerability is strength. Sharing your story, speaking out against abuse, and standing up for others is what truly makes a difference. And as we continue to celebrate the International Day of the Girl and look to the future, we know that Meghan's work is making that future brighter for young girls everywhere. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you believe in Harry and Meghan's mission and the important work they are doing. Together, we can make a difference. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind, and remember, like Duchess Meghan, we rise by lifting others.